Let me start this video off by saying I've never crocheted anything before. The most I did was crochet a scarf, and that was pretty simple. This is gonna be my first try with crocheting any sort of stuffed animal. I did look up some patterns for what I want to do today. However, I don't understand anything it says. They abbreviate a lot of things. I don't know what a magic ring is. There's like something they say like increase, decrease. I don't know. I've been holding off on this project for like a long time because, like I said, I never crocheted before. Before we even get into anything, let me give you a mini haul of the things that I got for today's project. I went to Michael's yesterday and they had a lot of chunky yarn, jumbo yarn available. These are the two yarns that I'm using today. I have this adorable pink one from Loose and Threads. This is the size 7, which is the jumbo one. I got the fiber fill for inside of the plush. I think this should be enough. I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure how big this plushie will come out when I follow the pattern that I saw. Then I got this crochet hook. Now that I think about it, it might be too big, but I forgot to film because I redid this like, let's say 5 to 7 times because I just could not get the magic ring right. This is the head of the bunny. As I was crocheting, I realized I messed up because I don't have enough yarn now. I was supposed to make a smaller bunny. However, as you can see, this is not going to be a small bunny. Doesn't look too bad. And right now I'm on to my last round for the head before I work on the body. I ran out of my pink yarn and I went to Michael's. I decided, you know, I'm gonna just do gray. I do have the white one, but it's not the same sort of texture. I also picked up some black yarn so that we can make the little nose and mouth for the bunny. This needle to make the nose and mouth with. So instead of those eyes, we're going to use these buttons. Here it is. It looks like this. Let's open these buttons up. Ooh. These look better than the other ones. Let me go ahead and sew this onto the head. Look at the mess. Here's how she came out. I'm super happy with how it looks. I think it's looking more like a bunny. And I'm working on the body. I connected the 2 legs that I made. Isn't that cool? I think I got the measurements wrong for the gray one. And I started writing stuff down because my memory is X. Update on the body part. I did mess up my little slip knot thing. And I pulled too hard and it starts to come apart. However, I just tied the 2 loops together with yarn. It's pretty good for a beginner who's never crocheted anything in their life before. Oh, cute! Her face might be a little too low, but she looking cute. The head is done. Now I will put some into the body. Boom. I completed both of the arms for the bunny. Now I know that they look lopsided. I don't know how I got here. I thought I counted everything right. Maybe I just added too much stuffing in that one. But here it is. And I'm currently working on the bunny's ears. This is what I've got so far. I think this one came out really nice. I think the stitches are very neat. And I did this. This is just one ear. Can you believe that? I ran out of pink yarn at some point during the project, so I ended up using gray. Now it has a gray body with 1 pink leg and a pink head. One thing about me is my memory is really bad. And I've been trying my best to keep track of all the stitches I've been making, like the rows. It's counting the stitches and counting how many rows I've done so far of repeats. I've been like writing tallies to help, but then I forgot if the tally that I wrote was the one I already did. And then I'd be gaslighting myself into thinking I didn't do it or I didn't write a tally down. So like I would do a row and then I would write a tally, but then I would forget if I wrote it for that row and then add an extra tally, or I don't add the one that I thought I did, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I finished one of the ears. I think it came out really good. Look at that. Look at that. I finished both ears. This is what it looks like so far. I didn't sew anything together except for the head and the body. And I did miscount my stitches for the ears, so the pink one is much wider than the gray one, but it won't really matter. Sewed her ears on finally. I did like an invisible stitch type thing. I was going to crochet a heart to put in the middle, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just going to sew the arms on the side and then call it a day. I think it's adorable. This is the back side. I'll just tuck in the excess yarn to hide it and call it a day. Use this needle to sew the body parts together for the bunny plush. It right there. And she should be done. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'll put it right here. I successfully sewed her arms on. I was going to record myself doing that, but then I couldn't. I already struggled trying to sew it in myself, and then trying to record it was a little bit too much for moi for today. What do you guys think? My first ever crocheted plush. Now I will say I should have moved this arm back a little more. I think it's too forward compared to the other one, but it's okay. Let's sit her up. Ta-da! Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and let me know what I should create next.